Welcome back everybody. As you can see, the Laowa 17mm f4 lens has finally arrived. Along with it, I bought this, their specially designed filter holder, as well as these magnetic filter frames by H&Y. I believe they're an English company. These are magnetic filters, so it allows you to adapt your current 100mm slide filters to the system. The benefit of being magnets is there's no gaps between the filters, so when you're layering them, you're not going to get any light leaking through the top or the sides or whatever, and cause weird aberrations in your images. So can't wait to test these out. I don't think there's a review for this particular filter holder yet, so I'll get out, test it, and report back to you guys on how it all goes. For now, let's try and put this thing together, hey? Let's do it. Alright, let's start first by unboxing this. Oh yeah, hear the snap of that heat wrapped plastic. Okay, let's see how this thing can go. Fancy sliding box. Put that aside. Nice little etched print on top. Check that out. Of course, I mean, if it doesn't have this here, how do you know what lens you're getting, right? Ooh, look at the colors on that box. Very surprising considering the exterior of it. Ooh. Keep your lens fresh. Oh, this is very interesting. Nice foam padded box with all your warranty cards and stuff inside. Very nice. And here it is itself. If I can open this bag. Just so you know, new idea, new fun. Oh, look at this thing. Wow. Not sure if the camera will focus on that, but it is a solid piece of kit. Beautiful, massive front element. Definitely can't wait to take this thing out and test it. There it is, the Laowa 17mm f4 lens. We'll take this out, stick on that, and see what magic we can make. Okay, so having not read any instructions, we're going to try and install this, and hopefully it's easy so I don't make myself look like a fool. Looks pretty easy. I mean, how hard can a filter system be to put on, right? Let's give this thing a crack. It's very snug in this box. So you guys can see, paperwork. There is the filter itself, filter holder itself. It's got nice little measurements on the side. I believe this is to lock in something or other. I'm not sure. Oh, it's to lock in the filters once you put them in. Brilliant. This inner rim here seems to have a thread, so I believe it just threads onto the front of the lens. Nifty feature here is the velvet. I believe that protects your slide filters once you put them on. Let's give this a crack. Just like that. Sits on. Hopefully that's the right way. I guess you can spin it around and decide where you want it to go. I mean, it'd be nice if this thing fit back on. Don't think it does though. Just as a protector, but I'm sure there's a workaround for that. But as you can see, you simply just screw it on. It's nice and easy. Can't wait to get out and try this. So, next time you see me, I'll be back having shot with this. I'll obviously cut in some footage from the shooting, and we'll see the results together, I guess. Well, I'll see the results beforehand, but then you'll get to see them, so you can decide then. So, let's cut to that. So, I'm heading down to one of my favorite waterfalls in the Blue Mountains to test out the Laowa 17mm f4 and their specially designed filter holder, along with the H&Y magnetic filter frames. Excited to see what we can create. Better keep my eyes on where I'm walking, because last thing I want to do is fall over, right? We are now heading down towards the waterfall. As you can see, the vegetation has changed quite somewhat. It's always not as fun going back up as it is going down these things. You can hear it. So hopefully you can hear me over this waterfall. As you can see, we are set up here now with the 17mm on. And the first thing you notice is that's very wide. I'm used to shooting with wide angle lenses, but this is far more, how you say, voluminous. It's gonna be interesting working with this because I love working with wide angles. Let's shoot it and see, hey? So, on to the next spot to take some more shots with the lens. First impressions of it so far, just looking off the back of the screen. Wow. It is impressive. Definitely a far better option to the adapted lenses I've been using. And it's nice to finally make use of the entire frame. can't wait to see these files back at home. Not a bad spot to go walking at all, right? So what I enjoy about this lens so far, it's amazing how much you can fit in a single frame. Right now where I have it set up, I'm able to capture the stairs on the way down, the path down, and then the waterfall to the other side. I'll put a picture up so you can see it here. Another thing I love about ultra-wide lenses is the ability to put the viewer in the environment. I'm not sure how other people use it, but I like to try and get close to a subject sometimes and then kind of force the perspective where the viewer is right there, up against the object or subject, whatever you're shooting. I think it allows for better connection in terms of landscapes especially. Not just to capture the vastness, obviously. Hey, so I'm out here finally shooting with the GFX 50S, the Laowa 17mm f4, and their specially designed filter adapter. The brilliant thing about this filter adapter is it allows for the use of H&Y magnetic frames, and the engineering feat here is there is no vignetting on the edges of the frame, despite being such a large front element. The filter thread on the front is 86 mils. That goes beyond most filter systems. I have the Nisi filter system myself, and that definitely doesn't work on here. So far, the images look great. Definitely no vignetting towards the edges. Quite happy with the system. I just need to get myself a square polarizer now, since I can't adapt a circular polarizer to this thing. As far as I know, you can stack two filters on top of each other before there is any vignetting, so that's helpful. I mean, I'm never in a situation where I use more than two filters on top of each other anyway. Not a fan of gradient filters. Feel you're better off just bracketing and then filling it in later. Anyways, I can highly recommend purchasing it. Build quality is exceptional, as you would expect. Parts are machined very well. Look forward to trying it some more. Jesus, how long have you guys been hiding in there? Since I left to take photos this morning? That's a bit creepy. I like it. Anyways, freaks, stay in there. And we'll continue this back at home. And we're back. As you can see, today I went out and shot with this setup. I'm definitely a fan of these H&Y magnetic filter frames. Just snap on like that. The other benefit is they keep your fingers off the glass. So if you're someone like me who ends up eating hot chips and hamburgers on shoots, you don't have to deal with cleaning your oily finger marks off the glass, which is a brilliant bonus. The lens itself, 17mm, is ultra wide. It's nice and sharp, and the build quality is excellent. So much so, I'm contemplating getting the 9mm for my X-T3 setup. The results you can see for yourselves in the video. At less than half the price of the 23mm, it's definitely something to consider.